Hey everyone, in this video I will introduce a new feature recently rolled out in Orgzit focusing on the manipulation of the behavior of relationship fields. So now the relation behavior of a record with child records can be controlled with three different types of behavior. So the first one is cascade, the second is set null, and the third one is protect. Now let's dive quick into the demo to understand how each of them works. So here I'm currently in this invoice items tab where each invoice item is connected to a parent invoice as we can see here. And to add this attribute, which is relationship on delete, you can either edit the field in the table settings or you can directly edit it right here. So since we need it on the relationship field and this works only on the relationship fields, we'll be editing this field right here and we'll be adding a new attribute relationship on delete. After doing so, you need to select the desired behavior. So as I told that there are three types of behavior for this. The first one is cascade. So this behavior ensures that when you delete a parent record with child records, all the child records will be deleted simultaneously. So I'll apply this cascade and now I'll try to delete some invoice. So let's take this invoice FY2022 0005. So it's having one invoice items which is RC drone. Now let's try to delete this invoice. So it's showing me that these two payments as well as this invoice item will also be deleted. Now let's click on delete and here we can see, let's go to invoice items, that the invoice item which was connected to that invoice has been deleted. So this is how the cascade deletion of the relationship field works. Now let's go to the second one, which is set null. So I'll just edit this field and we'll set the behavior to set empty or set null. Now I'll save it. So what this behavior does is that deleting a parent record will set the relationship field of the child record to null instead of deleting them. So let's take an example for this invoice, which is FY2022 0001. So I'll be deleting this invoice and here we can see that all these three child records which are in the payment receipt tab will also be deleted. So since these records which are from the payment receipt tab do not have any relationship on delete attribute, thus they will be deleted as they will be working on the default behavior which is cascade. Now let's try to delete it. And now let's go back to the invoice items tab. So here we can see that these three items which were associated with the invoice FY2022 0001, so the invoice field has been set as empty for these three. So this is how the set empty behavior of relationship on delete works. Now coming to the third one, which is protect. Now I'll be selecting that and we'll be saving this. So this behavior prevents the deletion of a parent record if there are associated child records. So without child records, the parent record can be deleted. Otherwise, the deletion is restricted. So this means now let's say this invoice, which is FY2022 0002. Now let's take this and let's try to delete this. So it will show me that you can't delete this record as this record is protected by the below child records, which are these three. Now let's try to find some invoice which does not have any invoice items. So let's go to invoices and let's take this one for example. So this is having some invoice items. So let me first delete those invoice items. And now let's try to delete this. So here we can see that we can delete this record. But if we try to delete some other record which have associated child table invoice items records, so it will prevent us from deletion. So this is how the protect behavior of the relationship on delete attribute works. So that's it. By understanding and applying these behaviors, you can efficiently manage the relationship fields in Orgzit and prevent accidental data loss. That's it for the video. I hope you found it helpful. And this is Shreyansh from Orgzit signing off. Thanks for watching. Bye.